Hello, loves. Thank you for sticking with me. It's your boy, Kalir. And today I wanted to talk to you about resting as a form of abundance creation and also share a little bit about my 1 hour meditation that I had yesterday, 2 days ago. I am currently in the Okanagan and in Naramata, and I'm in this room where I slept in as a child, and the nostalgia is real and I wanted to tune in and really speak about this concept of rest. On the drive up here, I was listening to Kyle Cease. Shout outs to Kyle Cease if you don't know the dude, transformative comedian. Um, and it got me thinking about vibration and alignment and abundance and rest. And as y'all know, if you've been watching the channel, I have been resting deeply this summer. That's been a big theme for me, is learning how to let go and actually just be present with myself. Who am I today? Where am I today? Where's my authentic intuitive vibration calling me? And how can I just align with that instead of trying to force myself to be someone who I'm not, to be somewhere I'm not, to want to do things I don't actually want to do? Does this sound familiar? Geez, right? It's like we get programmed to function in that way, but it's not actually how we're meant to function. And it's also not how we function optimally. I meditated for a full hour a couple days ago, which I have done before, but it had been a while. I put on the timer and I just let myself go. I just let myself be present for an hour. And what I noticed throughout that hour was that these different thoughts would come up and trigger emotions. And the emotions were very real and very diverse throughout the hour. I could also hear my family having different conversations in the house that I'm in right now throughout different parts in the hour. I felt feelings of FOMO, fear of missing out at some points. There was, waves of jealousy that came up in me with my sister and my dad having these great moments, these great conversations, these good times. I wasn't down there enjoying it with them. There was, feelings of aversion that came up when I heard a family member on FaceTime with different people, different stuff going on, all these judgments, all these layers. But the thing that felt different was that instead of really sticking in my identity to the different experiences, because I was actually focused on doing a meditation and just witnessing what was going on inside of me instead of being an active participant like I usually am most other hours of the day. In this meditation, I was able to actually acknowledge the thoughts that were triggering specific feelings. And it was like they were less sticky. I was less attached to them. I was less attached to being right and being justified in how I felt. And instead, it was this feeling of, oh my gosh, there's this part of me that it's totally participating and feeling shitty right now, when I could just be chilling and cultivate a different perspective that allows me to feel less shitty, more good, more relaxed, more at ease, more apathetic even. It's like I don't need to actually cling on to these negative perspectives that were popping up inside of me, because I don't want to feel negatively, all else being equal. It's like in the meditation, I noticed that I would rather be right and feel bad than be wrong or not know and feel neutral. And I think that was a huge thing that this longer meditation afforded me was, clear, like, you don't have to be right about this. You don't have to have such conviction that I feel bad, this is my position, and you're wrong, or I shouldn't be here, or I'm not enough right now, or I should be doing something else or be somewhere else. And because of that, I feel bad. I feel distraught. It was like watching the waves of distraught come and then allowing them to actually melt away. Like I didn't have to cling on to them. It was a really interesting exercise. And it gave me a lot of insight into the malleability of my perspectives. So I wanted to share that with you. And it gave me so much value. Like meditation is, to a certain degree, it's a form of rest. I'm seated, I'm inactive, I'm passive, right? And yet that form of rest brought me so much value because it allowed me freedom from these vibrations that were bogging me down. And these vibrations of bogged downness still come up when I'm not meditating, but I just had a chance to really view them closely during the meditation. So, this whole concept of rest actually being a generator of abundance is something that I've been tapping on into this summer. And this long meditation was a form of tapping into that abundance in a way that felt pretty palpable and malleable. It was like I upgraded myself just by being passive and passively, but actively. There was definitely a lot of focus and intention that went into just observing myself, just observing what was real in myself in those moments. So I'm interested to know if y'all have tried a 1 hour meditation before. If you meditate at all, meditation doesn't have to be seated. It can be something that we do walking around day to day as well. What is your meditation practice like? What is your practice of witnessing yourself like? Witnessing these different parts of your character that pop up. And some parts of my character felt really happy. I noticed some thoughts that made me feel really happy. And they also came and went. Getting comfortable with impermanence is something that I am tapping into more in this moment in my life. And it takes courage. It's taken courage for me to really become more and more comfortable with impermanence. But the more comfortable I become with it, the more authentic I feel, because life is impermanent. And so it's like in the authenticity, I actually feel quite safe because it's real. Whereas I can feel that when I get attached to things, overly attached, there's this part of me that knows it's not real and can feel the lie and sense the lie and then feels distrustful or less safe. So becoming more comfortable with impermanence is something that the long meditation helps me to tap into, and something that I have a desire and intention to continue vibing on. Here we are. Things change. That's the one constant in life, is change. And here's to change being expansive. So thanks for being here with me, y'all. I'm about to get my new comp up and running so I can get this video quality higher for y'all, get some cute edits in, get some background tunes going again. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for riding with me. I'm sending you so much love, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Blessings. Bye.